Good afternoon, students. First, today we will recall whatever we have learnt in our yesterday's class. So, yesterday we have learned the definition of equivalence relation. Equivalence relation, few illustrations we have seen. Okay. So, what is an equivalence relation? Where if S is a non-empty set, S is a non-empty set, S is a non-empty set and R is a relation on S. R is a relation on S. Then if the relation is, if R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then we say that R is an equivalence relation. Okay. Even if one of it does not satisfy, okay, ஏதாவது ஒன்று நாட்டா வந்துச்சுன்னா கூட it is not an equivalence relation. Okay, மூணுமே satisfy ஆனாதான் என்னது, it is an equivalence relation. So what is an equivalence relation? If A comma A belongs to R, for all A belongs to S, then it is called an equivalence relation. Symmetric வந்து என்னது, in A comma B belongs to R implies B comma A belongs to R. Then we say that it is a symmetric relation. What about transitive? If A comma B and B comma C belongs to R, then it implies A comma C belongs to R. Then we call it as a transitive relation. Okay, it is transitive. So if these three are satisfied, then we say that it is a equivalence relation. So now we will see the exercise problem. Exercise 1.2. Exercise 1.2. First question we will see. So what is the first question? Discuss the following relations for reflexivity, symmetricity and transitivity. Okay, we will do the first one. So first question, first subdivision is the relation R defined on the set of all positive integers by m related to n if m divides n. Okay, so this is the relation. So now we are going to prove that we are going to check whether it is an equivalence relation. Okay, so first one we will check for reflexive ku check பண்ணலாம். So every positive integer divides itself. Every positive integers divides itself. அப்படிதானே? Every positive integer divides itself. Therefore, m related to m means what? M divides m. M divides m. Therefore, R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Then we will see for symmetric. Symmetric, if m is related to n, what it means? M divides n nu artham. Okay? But n does not divide m. Example பாரு. What we can take? 5 divides 10. அப்படிதானே? அப்போ 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. ஆனால் 5 divided by 10 பண்ண முடியுமா? No. Okay? Therefore, it is not symmetric. So, therefore, it is not symmetric. Is it clear? Then, third one. What is third one? Transitive. So, transitive, m related to n means m divides n. Okay? So, what it implies? M by n by m. M divides n. So, n எடுத்துக்கலாம். N by m is equal to k1 ன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். So, what you get? N is equal to m k1. இப்போ n related to p, now what you have? N divides p. இப்போ n divides p na p divided by n is equal to k2. So, what you have? P is equal to n k2 ன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாமா? So, n k2. So, what we have now? P is equal to n k2. ஆனால் n வந்து என்னது? m k1. So, m k1 into k2. So, which is equal to m into a constant. M into a constant. So, it tells us that m divides p. M divides p. So, have we got? என்ன prove பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம்? M related to n, n related to p implies m related to p ன்னு prove பண்ணிட்டோமா? Yes, this we have proved. Okay, therefore, what do we say? Therefore, R is transitive. R is transitive. So, R transitive இருக்கிறனால, therefore, R is an equivalence. All three is not symmetric. Sorry. Okay, it is not symmetric வருது இல்லையா? அப்போ equivalence சொல்ல முடியுமா? We cannot say that it is an equivalence relation. Therefore, it is not an equivalence relation. Okay, it is not an equivalence relation. Okay, now we'll go to the second subdivision. Second one is P denote the set of all straight lines. P denote the set of all straight lines. Okay, P denote the set of all straight lines. And what is the relation given? L is related to M if L is perpendicular to M. Okay, L is related to M if L is perpendicular to M. Okay, this is what is given. So first one will take reflexive. Reflexive. So what is it? Any line is not perpendicular to itself. Any line is not perpendicular to itself. So therefore L is not related to L. L is not related to L. Therefore R is not reflexive. Okay, R is not reflexive. So next one is symmetric. So what about symmetric? L related to M means L is perpendicular to M. So M related to L means what do we have? M is perpendicular to L. It is true or not? போடலாம் தானே? L perpendicular, the line வச்சுக்க. If the vertical line L, horizontal line M எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா, with that itself we can prove it. Okay, nalla M is perpendicular to L nu sollidalam. Therefore it is symmetric. Therefore it is symmetric. Then we have to go for transitive. So what about transitive? Third one. Transitive. L related to M means L is perpendicular to M. M related to N means M is perpendicular to N. Then what about L and N? But L is parallel to N. Okay, therefore L is not related to N. Okay, how it is? Ipo draw two lines. This is L, this is M. Okay, now M is perpendicular to N. Appo idu enna? But what about L and M? N. L and N are parallel to each other. Okay, therefore L is not related to N. Therefore R is not transitive. Not reflexive and not transitive. So what do we have? Therefore it is not an equivalence relation. Not an equivalence relation. Okay, then we'll go to the third one. Third subdivision. Third subdivision is if A is equal to set of all family members. Set of all family members. Set of all family members. Then here the relation is defined by A is related to R if A is not a sister of B. A is related to B if A is not a sister of B. Okay, A is not a sister of B. So when you take the first one, reflexive எடுத்துக்காங்க. So reflexive, when you take A related to A. A related to A means A is not a sister of A. Not a sister of A. No? A is not a sister of A. So what we can say? Therefore not reflexive. Okay, R is not reflexive. What about B? Symmetric. Symmetric, when you take A related to B, means A is not sister of B. B related to A, B is not a sister of A. So here when you take A as a brother, A brother vachika. Okay, I'll put it here. A vandu brother nu vachika. B you keep it as sister. Okay, A is brother and B is sister. Then what about A is not a sister? It is true. Then what about B is not a sister? It is not true. Because B is a sister of A nu varuma. A brother, B sister nu eduthukittona, B is sister of A. Okay, so B is not a sister of A is not true here. Not true. அப்படிதானே? அப்போ not true na, therefore R is not symmetric. R is not symmetric. So then we will go for transitive. So transitive, we have to prove this. So A is related to B means A is not sister of A, of B. A is not sister of B. Not sister of B. Then B related to C. B related to C means B is not sister of C, but A related to C means A can be sister of C. Okay, why? இங்கேயும் அதே மாதிரி எடுத்துக்காங்க. Because all family members, set வந்து என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்க? All family members. அப்போ all family members சொல்லியிருக்கிறதுனால இப்போ A வந்து take it as brother, B sister, C take it as mother. Okay, then A is not a sister of B, correct. B is not a sister of mother. Okay, two sisters எடுத்துக்காங்க, A and C. Okay, A and C take two sisters. A and C take it as two sisters. There are two sisters nu vachika. Take them as two sisters. Okay, appo A is not a sister of B and B is not a sister of, oh sorry, it is, you can take it as mother only. Mother ne vachika. So B is not a sister of C and C is not a sister of, okay, so can you understand this? Okay, for A as a mother and B and C as sisters. Okay, sorry ma, you can take like this. That is, A is mother, A is mother, and A, B and C are sisters. A is sister, A ஒரு sister, B வந்து mother and C வந்து sister, இன்னொரு sister. Okay, அப்போ A is not a sister of B, B is not a sister of C, but C is sister of A ன்னு வந்துருதா? Okay, sorry, I took little time. C is not a sister of A ன்னு வந்துருது. So therefore it is not an equivalent, not transitive. Okay, so R is not transitive. அப்போ not transitive வர்றதுனால what do we say? So not transitive வந்துருச்சு. So one of it is not true. So R is not an equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. Okay. Then coming to the fourth one you can take it for homework. Third one la வந்து all the family members கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Fourth one la all female members of the family கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Okay, relation வந்து same தான், set தான் differ ஆகுது. So think and do it. Okay, இங்க வந்து ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவா இருக்கும், சிமெட்ரிக்கா இருக்கும், டிரான்சிட்டிவாவும் இருக்கும். Okay, all three will be there because we have taken the set as all family female members. Female members எடுத்துக்கிறனால all three will be true. So it will be an equivalence relation. So you can do that for homework. Now the fifth one is on the set of natural numbers. So n is equal to 1, 2, 3 etc. up to etc. Then x related to y implies x plus 2y is equal to 1. So now what about reflexive? So reflexive means x related to x. Okay, x related to x. So x related to x means here x plus 2x is equal to 1. அப்போ 3x is equal to 1 வந்துருதா? அப்போ x is equal to 1 by 3 வருது. But this does not belong to n. So what do we have? R is not reflexive. Okay, R is not reflexive. Then we'll go to symmetry. Symmetric. R is an empty relation. R is an empty relation. It is an empty relation. So empty relation இருக்கிறதுனால we can say that it is symmetric. Okay, empty relation we have seen in the illustration. Empty relation will be symmetric as well as transitive. Okay, and this is an empty relation. Why it is an empty relation? இப்போ x related to y எடுக்கிறோம். Okay, இதில் x is equal to 1 எடுத்துக்க, y equal to 0 எடுத்தோன்னா, but 0 does not belong. ஏன்னா என்ன வருது? x plus 2y is equal to 1 இல்லையா? x plus 2y is equal to 1 வரணும்னா நீ yக்கு 0 எடுத்தாதான் அங்கே 1 வரும். ஆனால் 0 does not belong to n. Okay, 0 does not belong to n. Therefore it is an empty relation. அப்போ empty relation இருக்கிறதுனால என்ன சொல்லிடுறோம்? It is not symmetric. புரிஞ்சுதா? என்ன டிஃபைன் பண்ணிருக்குது? x plus 2y is equal to 1. So x plus 2y is equal to 1 na நீ x is equal to 1 எடுத்தா y க்கு என்னதான் எடுக்க முடியும்? 0 தான் எடுக்க முடியும். But 0 does not belong to n. Therefore we say that it is an empty relation. அப்போ empty relation ஆ இருக்கிறதுனால it is not symmetric. Then the third one is transitive. Transitive, this is also an empty relation. Okay, it is an empty relation தான். அப்போ empty relation நாலே என்ன அர்த்தம்? It is transitive and symmetric. Okay, so since R is an empty relation, what do we have? R is an empty relation, not symmetric. Sorry, it is symmetric. I have written as not symmetric. It is not symmetric. It is symmetric. Okay. So since R is an empty relation, it is transitive. அதாவது we have seen no not symmetric, not transitive na it becomes transitive னு பார்த்திருக்கோம் இல்லையா இல்லஸ்ட்ரேஷன்ல. அதாவது இங்க வந்து அப்படி ஒரு எலிமெண்ட் எடுக்கவே முடியாது. ஓகே, y equal to 0 னு ஒரு எலிமெண்ட் எடுக்கவே முடியாது. அதனால தான் நம்ம என்னன்னு சொல்றோம், அதை எம்டி ரிலேஷன்னு சொல்றோம். ஸோ எம்டி ரிலேஷனா இருந்துச்சா கண்டிப்பா இட் இஸ் நாட் transitive. not transitive na it is transitive. Is it clear all of you? Okay. Now we will go to the second question. Second question is let x is equal to AB CD. R is equal to ordered parcel கொடுத்திருக்காங்க a, a, b, b, a, c. Question is write down the minimum number of ordered pairs to be included to R to make reflexive, symmetric and transitive and equivalence. Okay, first one வந்து reflexive. So reflexive ஆ இருக்கணும்னா இந்த Rல நீ என்னென்னலாம் சேர்த்தா இந்த செட் அந்த ரிலேஷன் வந்து ரிஃப்ளெக்சிவா இருக்கும் அப்படின்றத தான் கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, so here reflexive means you know it is A related to A or B related to B. Okay, so here we have A related to A இருக்குது, B related to B இருக்குது, but C related to C இல்லை and D related to D யும் இல்லை. So what all should be added இங்க வந்து C, C and D, D should be added. Okay, so that is the question. What all should be included in R to become reflexive? Second one, symmetric. Symmetric ஆ இருக்கணும்னா என்னெல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணணும்? A, C இருக்குது, அப்போ C, A இருக்கணும்ல. So what should be added? C, A should be added. Third one, transitive. Transitive ஆ இருக்கணும்னா what should be there? A, okay, இது வந்து not transitive. It is not transitive. Okay, because we cannot take elements. அதாவது A, A தான் இருக்குது, B, B, A, C இருக்குது. ஆனா A, C இது வேற எலிமெண்ட்ஸே இல்லை. So we cannot take any elements. அதுல இல்லை ஃபார்ம், இந்த ஃபார்ம்ல எலிமெண்ட்ஸே இல்லை. Therefore it is not transitive. not transitive-ன்றனால no elements should be included. Okay, எதுவுமே இன்க்ளூட் பண்ண முடியாது. அப்போ கடைசியில் ஈக்குவலன்ஸ். ஈக்குவலன்ஸ் எப்போல்லாம் இருக்கும், இந்த மூணுலேயும் உள்ள எலிமெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா இது வந்து ஈக்குவலன்ஸாக இருக்கும் இல்லையா. அப்போ எதெல்லாம் C, C, D, D அண்ட் C, A. ஓகே, இப்போ இதெல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணியாச்சுன்னா it will become equivalence relation. Okay, so third question is similar to this. So third question you can take it for homework. Thank you, students.